Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Wolverhampton Racecourse here on Sunday. It is March the 27th, 2016. Gonna look at race number 3, which is the 3:15 post. Before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5. Third race from Wolverhampton. It is, if we get the page loaded, it is the another one drives the DRC Duster handicap. Great name. It's a Class 4 handicap here, going for a purse $14,500. This wasn't actually the race I was going to look at. They're going 5 furlongs, so 1,000 meters. But I was originally going to look at the fifth race or the sixth race here for YouTube. You can find full car selections on my Twitter, Horse Racing Get Five. But I really that sixth race I would have gave you a chalk play, a very heavy favorite. This race, I'm going to give you a horse who's 6-1, who I think is going to be really on the improvement, and that is going to be the one horse Ravenho with Joe Fanning. I'm going to do an exact key here or trifecta key, whatever I feel like. I think an exact key. Actually, before I get on to that, since it's Easter Sunday, I live here in the United States, if you can't tell by my accent. And since Easter Sunday, I live in New York City, and New York State has a law that you can't bet on any races on Easter Sunday, so I can't bet anyway, but I'm going to give you my idea. Don't bet always, every day, but sometimes I do. If I really like the horse chances, I really like this horse chances, so if it was a normal day, I would probably put a few bucks too. I would probably play this. But number 1, Ravenho, he should be on the improvement. Going to key that horse on top for an exact or a trifecta key. Going to go 1 with a 2 for $4. Each play should cost you $2. But number 1, Ravenho at 6-1, Joe Fanning, Mark Johnston, last time out, right at Newberry. Hasn't started since the 23rd of October. Newberry, 6 furlongs in the handicap Class 3 event that day. Finished 4th that day by 8.5 lengths, and he was just weakening in that last big giant 2 furlongs. You could throw that race out. It wasn't the best. Then at Chester on the 12th of September, 5.5 furlongs in a handicap Class 3. He did finish 8th by 9.75 lengths, and again, he just really didn't move at all. This horse won twice last season, so just keep that in mind. He hasn't won his last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He hasn't won at least in his last 6 starts, going back to July 10th. His best race out of all those probably had to be that July 10th start at York, 5 furlongs in handicap Class 3. Finished 4th by 2 lengths that day. But he just kept going. He didn't have a bad race. You watched the replay. It wasn't bad. He just didn't have that extra kick that you see with horse. He's stepping in this spot, which is a lot lesser quality horses than he was facing. I think this horse, if he's fast enough, I think he could really win here today. Just looking over this field, there are, like I said, the 2 and the 4 are very good horses. I'm going to take my chance with the 1 horse, who I really think he's on the improvement. He had some very nice grass races against a lot tougher horses last season. So if he's ready, he's going to win. I really like this horse here. So to recap my bets for the third race from Wolverhampton, the 3:15 post time, going to go with the 1 horse Ravenho. Going to do an exact or a trifecta here, or a cat key. 1 with the 2-4 for $1. It's going to cost you $2. So good luck to all, and follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5. Good luck, everybody.